Let's talk about the ratio between thinking and acting. A lot of people, the term mental masturbation is making its way around here. Thinking can feel good. It can feel like you're doing something. It can feel like you're making a difference. But like, who are you serving by trapping yourself in this mental asylum, in this mental prison? Constantly ruminating on what you've done, constantly ruminating on where you've been, constantly ruminating on how past events didn't go your way. I noticed this a lot with, specifically with younger guys in my age demographic, but also everyone. I'm by a creek, and the water is flowing under the bridge. It's not stagnant. This is a very dynamic, property of water. It will flow. Such is life, such is our problems. Let them flow and let them go. I've been reading Letting Go by Dr. David Hawkins, The Pathway of Surrender. And a lot of times the methods, we choose the wrong confidants sometimes. Sometimes we will try to cover ourselves in shit and ask a stranger to hose us off, right? Because we don't feel that deep within, that acceptance and love. But the antidote is really just sitting with the pain. It reminds me of the scene in Harry Potter, the Half-Blood Prince, when there's the giant grog, and in order to seek the truth, Harry has to drink this disgusting grog that makes him feel like shit. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like the meme with the dog in the burning building. This is fine, everything's fine, as the building is kind of, in flames around him. You have to sit with who you are. All of it. The darkness and the light. You have to sit with that. And eventually the energy wants to go somewhere. It doesn't want to just stay tucked into the body. It wants to be expelled. I mean, after all, carrying all this weight, it's heavy, right? You get tired. You want to let it go so that you can eventually float up to love and acceptance and courage and willingness and all the other, the beautiful emotions that come after courage. Courage is like the tipping point where things start to cascade into higher things. Back to mental masturbation, my dear friend Elijah Long has this platitude called retard maxing. And I think it's a beneficial one because a lot of people just stay stuck. They're stuck. Thinking, again, like I said earlier, thinking can feel good. It can make you feel like you're going somewhere. You're not actually going anywhere in all likelihood. The most raw feedback you can obtain is through messing things up. Things don't have to be perfect. I can't tell you how many times during this recording even I wanted to press that freaking red button and start this whole fiasco over. But we're just sitting like the creek. Things are gonna flow. Things are gonna flow. And our competition is scarily... it's scary how little competition there actually is. Our competition is not as fierce as you think. You don't need to show up perfect. You just need to walk in the door. You need to have your foot in the door. You need to have skin in the game. Enter the arena. The competition, my buddy was telling me about this guy who literally has a live stream where he wears a toilet around his neck and he just repeats the word shitty poop and he gets thousands of views. It's shocking. You don't, chances are most people are oversaturated on wisdom and completely lacking when it comes to stepping up to the plate, receiving the pitch and taking a swing at it. Another thing is a lot of the most impactful and effective people I know are just not stressed about much of anything. I mean, of course, we all have nervous systems, and our nervous systems have the ability to run hot. I'm not right. If you were to sniff 3 lines of cocaine, yeah, of course you're gonna be running around. Heart's gonna be racing, veins are gonna be constricted, and you're gonna be like, woo! I'm gonna lift this bridge and deadlift. Yeah, like we all have nervous systems and they all get stimulated by various things, right? But most of the people that are impactful and effective that I've seen, that I've witnessed, they are very calm and relaxed, and they accomplish most of their tasks. They have a system which allows them to stay calm and relaxed through the tumultuousness and the unpredictability of life. Just like the water, they flow. They flow from task to task. They flow from one thing to the next. They flow with their service to their community. It's like there's no tension. It's like their creative mechanism isn't jammed by being stressed, right? Or being alone or isolated or angry, or they've let go of all that shit and they're just able to relax through what it is they need to do to provide for themselves and, more importantly, to serve and provide for the community. And right now I'm trying to harness more of that. I'm trying to be more mindful and be more aware on a day-to-day basis, and leverage the impactfulness of relaxed action. So that's what's on my mind and on my heart, and take care. Cheers.